Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Fitzpatrick on first down. And he's taken down. A cheap sack. D. Ford leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Fitzpatrick now on second down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He got 29 yards that time.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and then hold down their production.
And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Justin Houston in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now a second down throw for Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. To throw, Fitzpatrick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Fitzpatrick down, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Got a man, he finds Sanders. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. First down, Fitzpatrick. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 41 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more on that one and another first down. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the back.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jesse James, his second. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On first and 10, Fitzpatrick. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Hey, got three.
Second down, looking to throw. Fitzpatrick. Sanders has it over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 22. They go play action here on first down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover.
And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Justin Houston in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Second down, Fitzpatrick. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And this is going to be incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Fitzpatrick. That's to his running back, complete. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Chris Jones in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick flushed out right. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Broncos on the move here a bit. Nice plays in succession back-to-back. Here's Fitzpatrick. He goes underneath to Freeman. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Their defense, and he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they have the football and will take over. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Going deep here for Edelman. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And coming out now, the Broncos. Now Fitzpatrick. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Allen Bailey in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys will have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But the last one, man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball. And Denver getting set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Fitzpatrick to throw it. Looking sideline, incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Now Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Justin Houston. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. 3rd and goal for Fitzpatrick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. They give him a gain of 37. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Julian Edelman, his first After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And no pitch there, and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And how about this for a... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make the play on the football.
And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw. Deep depth. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover. A road win.